local people, local news and events, local sports, local matters. For all things Lloydminster and area, this is Live with Kurt Price.
Welcome to Live with Kurt Price, presented by Harris Electric. Julymas has been extended at Harris Electric. Save on permanent and decorative lighting for your home, cabin, acreage, or business. Book your summer installation by July 31st using promo code Kurt and get an extra 5% off and enjoy holiday displays, game day colors, and special occasions year-round. Call Harris Electric today. Gerry, Maier, and Deanna Wandler are here today as the Laurie Craven Memorial Ball Tournament gets ready to celebrate their 25th anniversary this weekend. It's pretty impressive. We had an impressive weekend. Hope you did as well. We went out to Frenchman Butte, and it was just a perfect day for their museum festival. Served some pies. It looks like we might do that again next year. If you missed the parade, we have that on our Live with Kurt Price Facebook page and YouTube pages for you to take a look at. We want to take you shopping for your back-to-school supplies this year. Live with Kurt Price is partnering with Spiros, Harris Electric, and SwiftNet.ca for a contest called Pack Your Backpack as you get ready to go back to school. Mom and Dad, I'm sure, are ready to take you back to school shopping. Well, we are too, and maybe you want to come with us because we might buy the things that Mom and Dad don't want to buy. So we want to see your back to school wish list, and it, of course, can include paper and pencils and all that kind of stuff, but there might be a few things like running shoes, and not just any running shoes, but those fancy running shoes that Mom and Dad think you don't need, that we just might take you shopping to buy. So send us that at livewithkurtprice@gmail.com. Just send us your wish list and an email. Include your grade, your name, your phone number so we can get in touch with you. And then at the end of August here, we could be taking you shopping. Now, 3 students and 1 teacher will win up to $500 to fill their back to school backpack. Globe Bike Night is back on August 19th at Bud Miller Park in support of Jared Russell's 11th annual Great Cycle Challenge. Each August, Jared Russell raises funds for children's cancer research. This year, he set his goal at $50,000. Jared and his family invite you to decorate your bike in neon lights and come out to Bud Miller Park, 9 p.m. on August the 19th. Donations will be accepted at the event as well, and the ride or the run or the walk, whichever you prefer to do, will start at 9:45. Cookies and refreshments will also be served, and we'll find out more about Globe Bike Night and the Great Cycle Challenge and Double Up Day on Wednesday when Lana Lane and Jared Russell stop by. And by the way, Wednesday is that Double Up Day. Maria's Days are this weekend at Spiros with a night market on Thursday, a concert on Friday, and a pancake breakfast on Saturday. Eleni Young told us the atmosphere for the patio concert is going to be fantastic, so you might want to book your reservation ASAP.
We're going to turn our patio into this like intimate funk night concert space. So we're going to put the band, I'm going to call them the band for now. I'll reveal the band in a second. We're going to put them sort of in the middle of the patio, and we're going to make the tables go around them. And we're going to have like twinkle lights. It's going to be amazing.
Time now for the Lloydminster Look Back, brought to you by Exhaust Masters. Exhaust Masters is your first call for exhaust and undercarriage performance, upgrades, and repair. Exhaust Masters is your go-to for oilfield and industrial exhaust needs. And with the 25th anniversary of the Laurie Craven here this weekend, we look back at one of those earlier Laurie Craven ball tournaments and go back to 2005.
It is a tournament that began in 2002 as a fundraiser for Laurie Craven, who passed away only a few months later.
Her family, her husband and her mom and dad asked if we would continue doing it.
4 years later, the tournament is still going strong and growing in support. And in the name of Laurie Craven, it serves to help families of children with challenging ailments.
She loved kids. She loved family, and that's basically what it's all about. And we can help anybody in the community or surrounding that's sick or sick child and stuff. We're definitely do what we can.
Little Danica Boisvert is one of this year's 2 recipients. The youngster lives with a blood disorder that requires regular intravenous sessions.
It builds her platelets back up, and that's all we can do it used to be every 4 days. Now it's excelled to every 15 days, so it's a little bit better, but hopefully one of these days she'll just come out of it.
Cynthia Treptow has helped with the tournament from the outset. This year, she is one of those being helped. Treptow was diagnosed with breast cancer 2 years ago, and the disease has since moved into her liver.
Okay, team, a little better defense than last game, eh?
It always feels wonderful to help out those in need, and it also feels great to know that when you're in need, there are friends and community behind you 100%.
And for the Boisvert family, appreciation for that show of support is a shared sentiment.
Last year there was only 12 teams, and this year there's 24. It's phenomenal. Right on. I thank everybody. It's great. It'll help us a lot. Maybe take her down the States and see what we can do with her there.
It means a lot. Yeah, we've done it on our own, managed, but to know that people are out there doing this, it's very special.
Michael Higgins, NewsHour.
We want to once again congratulate Dr. Lindy Scribante on being awarded cupcakes for caregivers last week. It's clear from all the comments on our Facebook post how much Dr. Scribante means to the community and how many people she has helped and how she has done so with so much compassion. Cupcakes for Caregivers is for those professionals that go above and beyond, but it's also in support of those that are even closer to us, our family caregivers that we rely on each and every day. Cupcakes for Caregivers is brought to you by Sobeys in Lloydminster and Umbrella Marketing and Design. And you can nominate a caregiver or a group of caregivers by sending us an email, livewithkurtprice@gmail.com. When disaster strikes, restoring your home is only part of the job. For BioClean Disaster Services, restoring your peace of mind matters just as much as your home. At BioClean Disaster Services, they know you're not just dealing with water, wind, or fire damage. You're dealing with one of the most stressful days of your life. And that's why the team at BioClean Disaster Services will listen and explain every step and treat your home and business with respect and help you get your life back. BioClean Disaster Services, 1-833-246-8326. We're going to take a break and be right back here on Live with Kurt Price, presented by Harris Electric. We're going to be talking about the 25th anniversary of the Laurie Craven Memorial Ball Tournament.
Home, it's where people look out for each other. It's where we live, where we work, and it's where we choose to raise our families. For over 75 years, Harris Electric has been more than just a contractor. We've been your neighbors, so when you need us, we look out for you. We show up fast and do the job right. We're in the stands, we're in the schools, we power this community. Because here in Lloydminster, it's our home too.
At Jason Arden Associates Cooperators, we're proud to be a top-rated local insurance company that offers flexible solutions and expert advice for all your insurance and investment needs. We'll work with you to tailor your insurance specific to your needs, and we offer investment advice that always puts you first. At Cooperators, one of our core values is to give back to the communities that we live in. Thanks to the support of our clients in Lloydminster and area, in 2023, Jason Arden Associates has donated $40,000 to local nonprofits, charities, students, athletes, and other special events. How does your insurance company support our community?
At Lloydminster and District Co-op, membership matters more. Because being part of a co-op means you're connected to something bigger than yourself. From long-held legacy by those who built our communities, to people you call family, friends, and neighbors. When you're a Lloyd Co-op member, you're an owner in a local business that prides itself on purpose alongside profit. You earn cash back, you help support causes that matter most, and you're building a better way of life for the next generation. Membership matters more.
A good night's sleep starts with the right mattress, and you'll find a great selection at Border City Furniture. From plush to firm and everything in between, we carry quality mattresses to fit your comfort level and budget. Looking at a new bedroom set? Pair it with a new mattress. Updating your guest room? Start with a new mattress. Just tired of waking up sore? It might be time for a new mattress. And while you're here, browse our selection of sectionals, sofa sets, dining furniture, and recliners. For better sleep and quality Canadian-made furniture, visit Border City Furniture, your locally owned furniture store in downtown Lloydminster.
Thinking about moving but waiting for your home to sell? You may not have to. At Wellings, your next chapter doesn't need to wait for a sold sign. Move into Wellings of Lloydminster this summer and save up to $6,000 while your home sale is underway. You'll have the comfort of knowing your new home is ready when you are. Why put life on hold? Wellings, the right move right now. Visit wellingsoflloydminster.com for the details. We welcome you back to Live with Kurt Price, presented by Harris Electric. It is the 25th anniversary of the Laurie Craven Memorial Ball Tournament this weekend, and we have Gerry, Maier, and Deanna Wandler here to talk to us about this amazing ball tournament, which has raised thousands and thousands of dollars for people in need, and appreciate you guys coming in and giving us some time on a Monday morning. Thank you.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah, thanks for being accommodating. We don't usually do shows on Mondays, but
we're just waking up.
I'm going on holiday soon, so we want to get all the shows out of the way. But Laurie Craven Memorial Ball Tournament 25th anniversary. Yes. You guys must have a lot of pride in this, Gerry, that it has lasted 25 years.
Amazing. The community has stuck by us and trusted us. It's just fantastic.
So tell us about Laurie Craven. Who was Laurie Craven? It's been 25 years.
Yeah. Well, she was a pitcher for slow pitch, and she loved kids. She loved family. She loved sports of all kinds, actually. And she was going to go to Seattle for some treatment, and we thought we need to help her out and help her pay for that. But she never made it. But the kind person that she was, she moved this money on towards family or friends that were sick and ball teams or that kind of thing to keep going. So
was she
a big heart.
Was she able to make the first one? Like, was she there for the first?
She was there for the first one. Yeah.
So she knew what you guys were doing. And then when things happened and she couldn't go to Seattle, she was like, I want you to use this money for it.
She forwarded to her friends and such, but she was there. She was actually in the hospital and had a day pass to come out to the ball tournament.
Oh, that's awesome.
So,
was it one day? The ball tournament back then? Because I know it wasn't as big, right? Like there
was only 8 teams the first year because we had 10, but 2 backed out. And just.
How much do you remember? How much money you guys raised that first year?
$5,100, and we gave it to Laurie Craven in a ice cream pail, with coins and checks and everything else.
It was all cash and checks that first year.
The first year. Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Okay, could you have ever imagined then?
Never.
That this would be, 24 years later, here you are celebrating the 25th anniversary. And not only that, but the money that you guys have raised and the people that you have helped.
Yeah, it's just incredible. Mm-hmm. Could never have imagined.
So is her family still involved with the Laurie Craven Memorial Ball Tournament?
Yeah. Her aunt and uncle come and flip burgers. Her mom's always out there. Last year we were playing some music and we heard her mom singing Thunder like in the background because she played for the Thundercats. And it's great.
Oh, that's awesome.
Her mom always brings photo albums. She keeps a lot of the photos and clippings out. And so it's nice for people to go through and look at them.
Of the tournament?
The past tournaments, yeah.
Yeah. So that's that second year when you decide to do it again. Did that change everything? Then you were looking for people to help? Like, how did that evolve?
The second year we were just banging on doors and trying to get people to sponsor just for door prizes and such, and basically used the entry fees to donate back to the family and stuff. And that was for one person as well, Eliza Granger. She's graduated and and then it just grew from there.
It must be amazing to look back now at all the people you've helped and some of those kids. Because what was the mandate? Was the mandate for kids originally?
Initially, yeah. But now we know that if we're helping families, parents that aren't working, we're still helping kids and in that way as well. So, yeah.
Absolutely. But it must be amazing to look back now at some of the kids that you've helped, and they're all growing up and maybe even taking part in the Laurie Craven Memorial Ball Tournament. Has that happened?
We went to Dave Schneider's barbecue. We did the barbecue there. We seen you. And one of the past recipients walked over because he was at a work site, Breton Dykstra, and he came over and bought a burger. And yeah, so it was really nice to see that as well.
Boy, I remember when Breton was sick too.
Yeah, just a little guy, hey?
Yeah, that would have been like 2003, 2004, somewhere in there.
It's come full circle.
And now they're all grown. Like, it makes me feel old.
Well, you are.
for sure. But when did the ball tournament really, like, when did you expand it?
I can't remember. I think we went from 8 to 16 teams, and now we're at 32 teams with a waiting list.
You get 32 teams that compete every year. So how do you guys raise the money? Like, what do you guys do to raise the funds?
Well, mostly silent auction items, the donations, the bar, the burgers, the concession. And then we do
entry fees.
Entry fee
is a huge part of it.
Yeah, absolutely. And then the Sunday, obviously, during the presentation at noon is when the live auction takes place. So call it with head shaves, beard shaves, whatever people want to donate. And then throughout the year, we have kids that maybe do lemonade stands at certain events, and they bring forth their money they've raised. Like these kids, my kids say it's like Christmas for them, this Laurie Craven tournament. They grew up with it, but you have these other young kids that are starting out and they just want to do whatever to help, and they're so proud to give back, like collecting tabs, selling ice, what else. This year we'll have a lemonade stand, and like there's so much, and it's so nice to see the kids.
And then when they do that, we also meet at the Statue of Hope when we present our checks, and we have the kids present checks so they know what their work, did and contributed to. So it's great.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Noon Sunday is an emotional time.
Yeah, I think, it is.
Tell us about what happens.
Well, we break and we recognize the...
So there's no ball that happens.
Yeah, there is balls, but then we break. There's ball in the morning, and after the presentation, we'll break and do some speeches and recognize we dedicate each year tournament, and mostly their families will come out, people that have passed, and then we will talk about the recipients, if depending on how many and who they are.
We've had families come out and say, what the Laurie Craven has done for them and that kind of stuff.
And that's
when it gets really emotional.
Yeah. It is. And then we've done balloon releases in the past, butterfly releases. We play a song, so people can reflect back and maybe, have a little moment. And that's, and then we brighten it up with the head shaving. That brings a little excitement, and then it's back to playing ball.
Yeah. There are people that shave their heads every year.
Oh, yeah, every year they grow it out every year, and their beards.
Yeah, and we don't know. They're coming from the crowd, and they're saying, "Okay, and they get up and stand up, and people bid right there and then.
Yeah.
So.
Auction it off right there. Yeah. For other people to shave them.
Yeah. So what teams will probably do is throughout the year they'll pool money together, or they'll all pool, and then they'll bid on whatever, they'll find something. But yeah, it's a huge part of the fundraising.
Is there one particular that you can remember being done that raised so much money and was so
one that went for like 10
or was emotional or
wasn't it? I don't know. There's been so many.
I know, was it last year that because Motley Troop has gotten involved.
Oh, yes. Too. Yeah, absolutely. We can't forget them. Motley Troop, this is our third year. Is it third? Yeah, teaming up. They had approached us a couple of years ago about partnering up with us, and they show up and they have a tent there and for their play that comes up in November. And then in turn, the Laurie Craven Committee has looked after the dinners out there and served and cooked, and it's been a learning experience for us. But anyways, Mel showed up last year, right at the head shaving, and she, without a doubt, just offered to shave her head. Yeah.
That was really,
it was
cool.
What was it, $6,000 she raised?
No, that's Sue and Gerry.
That's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Just $6,000 out of the blue.
Yeah. And Motley Troop, going back to the fundraising dollars, it's been 2 years now. We've received $90,000 from their productions. So they've, in turn, then we are able to give back, because you have the ball tournament and then you have that happens. So it's a nice, because we just don't have families one time a year. It's throughout the year. People will bring forth names, and then
at Christmas time is when, we're able to help with the funds from the Motley Troop.
Mm-hmm.
So, and that's always a tough time too.
Yeah, absolutely. Is there one child, one family that you can talk about that you absolutely pulls on your heartstrings for helping out, that sticks with you, or do they all kind of stick with you?
They all do. Yeah.
Because that day when you guys gather around the Hope statue and do the check presentations, that's pretty amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It
but
is.
would you know, Gerry, how many people you guys have helped?
No. In fact, one of our committee members this year thought that they would have a really good idea for the 25th year. And you know how you put the names of, or the places of concerts where you've played. But there would be just
you'd
too
have to
many
go through all
25
your
years.
checks, eh?
There's just
have
too
to
many.
go through the bank.
We used to do a big
deposits.
poster board with all the pictures, and then my file got corrupt and I lost, it was hundreds of pictures, because it's been we're trying to reach 2 million this year.
Really? So what do you need to reach 2 million?
Well, probably a couple 100,000.
Yeah.
And you say it like it's nothing, like a couple 100,000.
Well, and with the Motley Troop, it's very well could happen.
Yeah, it could.
So that's
And with that being said, that Motley Troop performance in November, that crew, they're volunteers. They put on that play, and it's fun, and it's an evening out. So if you are considering, I would consider buying a ticket and going. It's great for Christmas parties, small businesses or big businesses, but in turn, if you want to help with Laurie Craven, you are helping by going, and then you get a night out with that, right? And an awesome dinner.
If it don't taste oversell.
Yeah.
Well, we're going to find out more about the Laurie Craven Memorial Ball Tournament in just a moment, including we'll look at what is planned for this year, the 25th anniversary of the Laurie Craven Ball Tournament, when we return here on Live with Kurt Price, presented by Harris Electric.
Summer is here, and that means campouts, cookouts, backyard barbecues, and bacon breakfast. And when it comes to feeding your family, Diamond 7 Meats is right there with you. Diamond 7 Meats proudly provides locally sourced meats with no additives or fillers, just great tasting steaks, juicy burgers, tender pork chops, and some of the best smokies you'll ever roast over the fire. Plus, delicious beef jerky for those summer road trips. We're family owned and operated. Diamond 7 Meats, serving local families with quality products and the protein you need to fuel those busy summer days.
I'm Brian Zinchuk of PipelineOnline.ca. I used to be a pipeliner, and I've spent the last 15 years reporting on energy in Saskatchewan. PipelineOnline.ca provides comprehensive coverage of light oil, heavy oil, lithium, helium, power production including coal, wind, solar, geothermal, natural gas, and nuclear. There's a lot happening in Saskatchewan's energy sector, and Pipeline Online is there for all of it. No one else comes even close.
How can you help support the oil and gas industry and jobs in Western Canada? The answer is closer than you think. Sell your scrap metals to PWM Steel. PWM sells scrap iron to Evraz, located in Regina. Evraz's #1 customer is the energy sector, building pipes and plates for the oil and gas industry. PWM Steel is your locally owned metal recycler and steel service center in the area. Plus, they're a strong supporter of the community. PWM Steel, your top steel supplier for Alberta and Saskatchewan for 40 years. It's more than just taxes at LNA CPA. Assurance, accounting, retirement planning, estate planning, business consulting, financial consulting, farm program support, and bookkeeping. But yes, there is always taxes. The team at LNA CPA is committed to helping you achieve your best results and will be there to assist you every step of the way. LNA CPA, with offices in Provost, Vermilion, and Lloydminster.
Superior Water specializes in nothing but water, and with over 23 years in the business, they're proud and confident that their water and their service is superior. For iron filters, water softeners, reverse osmosis distillers, chlorine removal, and H2S odor removal, give Superior Water a call, 780-875-6636, or stop and see them at their 57th Avenue location right beside Sheepskin Loft, and stay hydrated with pure, clean water. I drink Superior Water because I like the taste. After all, it is Superior Water. I want to welcome you back to Live with Kurt Price, presented by Harris Electric. We have Gerry, Maier, and Deanna Wandler here talking to us about the 25th anniversary of the Laurie Craven Memorial Ball Tournament. And we're talking about how many people that you've helped out. Would you have any idea of the money that's been raised? How much money has been raised in the 24 years leading up to the 25th?
Yeah, I think
been pretty
we're
amazing.
probably at 1.8.
Oh, right, because you said
Yeah.
because you said we needed another $200,000. How much did you guys raise last year, including the Motley Troop money, of course?
Probably about 160,000.
Wow! And how many people does that help?
Well, it helps just about everyone that approaches us. So, last year I think we had 18 on the list.
Wow!
Yeah, it was one of the bigger
Yeah.
lists, right?
Wow!
So yeah, if anybody knows anybody that's in need, please have them reach out. We have our Facebook page, or you can call one of us, and
That's the best way to
yeah.
get a hold of you guys if you know somebody that's going through something that might
Yeah.
need
Mhm.
might need a hand.
Yeah.
Most of it's word of mouth. So
Yeah, we don't do any, it's just by word of mouth. Yeah, like you just said.
Well, that's 18 families helped.
Mhm.
Like you mentioned, helping kids, but that's 18 families
Mhm.
that completely and might take any kind of pressure off. What kind of, like, when you look to help families, are you looking to supply gas money or trips, to get further help and
It's
things
whatever
like that?
we don't ask, like, always financial, like whatever eases the burden, whether it's, whether they use it for food or gas or a night out, just
or
to,
the parents can take time off work so
Yeah.
that they can be together,
Yeah.
or families can be
Yeah.
together, or if it's the breadwinner, then yeah.
Mhm.
So
I would think that would be huge. Just be able to concentrate on your child or on a family member and not have to worry about bills piling up.
Mhm.
I would think that would be probably,
because financial stress enough is to put anybody,
Wow.
into a state,
Absolutely.
it's already stressful enough. So
yeah.
Absolutely, it is. So this year you got 32 teams,
yeah.
and you have this waiting list. Like, that's incredible to me. You have waiting lists.
Well, now all the younger generations that have grown up with their parents playing are wanting to get their own teams in, and we do.
So they kind of inherit the
spot as you retire, I guess. But Ben does a really good job of scheduling, and he phones the teams. You get first right of refusal for the most part, we've often looked at thinking of extending it, but there's then there's the cost of diamonds and all that, and
you're already doing so much.
yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. That'd be tough to do.
Mhm.
So every time I've come out to the Laurie Craven Memorial Ball Tournament, and it's always been on wagon weekend. Like, it's always like the same weekend. So it's like you're like, oh, I want to go out there, but we're here at the
I know.
at the wagons and stuff. It's a little different this year.
Yeah, so there's no cabaret. So Gerry got her liquor license extended. So cutoff's going to be 10. So last call will be probably 9:30 or however that works in the licensing. So we're hoping people can stick around the diamonds instead of leaving. I know teams sometimes have traditions where they go for supper or gather, but the idea is we want them to stick around. We have some games and some money games planned, and DJ and music, and
Yeah, you're doing something huge with Truck Zone, right?
yeah, actually, last year at the Diamonds, Rick Harper and I were standing outside one of the fences watching, and he brought up an idea of a Target sort of thing. So sort of snowballed, and Saturday night at 8:00, we're going to have a qualifying round. We're going to sell throws to a Target in the outfield, and then the top 3 closest will throw for the $25,000 prize.
Oh, wow.
So it's insurance. I'm just waiting on some, legality stuff. But yeah, they're going to want to stick around for that.
So when it comes to like the every time I've gone out, I started to say every time I've gone out, it seems like the ball is secondary. Like nobody seems overly really concerned about winning this tournament. Am I wrong?
No.
We ump our own games. It's all for fun, and there's never been any real issues with that. Everybody's there for the same reason.
So you don't even hire umps. We need somebody to.
Yeah, as you're batting, your team will ump your batting.
Oh, I didn't even realize that.
Yeah.
So that started right in year one.
Yeah.
And just has carried through.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, it's definitely not about winning this tournament. No. It's about like how much money can we raise
absolutely
to help out the Laurie Craven that way.
And it's just a very family focused tournament. Like kids wandering around looking for their parents.
But isn't that great?
It is
that
great.
small
And
town
everybody
feel,
helps each other out. Yeah.
It's definitely the village.
Yeah, it is.
It reminds me of going like we used to go chase balls.
Yeah.
And you get 25 cents every time you bring a ball in, right? Every time a ball goes in the bushes.
Exactly.
Oh, running gets the ball, gets scratched up like crazy. Where we were anyway. Not so much in Legion, but
no, that's incredible. And thanks to everybody that donates all the prizes and stuff for our silent auction and the businesses that just come back and
they'll just show up Saturday morning with prizes before the games, bringing stuff. And the girls, I play in the tournament, so it's Gerry and the other girls that have to put all these prizes out with the bid sheets, and then there's the prize tables with you buy tickets, and so that's sort of kid focus where they can put their ticket in the bag that they want, and it's so awesome.
You guys had the same volunteers since year one. Because there are lots of people that just keep coming back.
Yeah, we've lost some volunteers, unfortunately, Shar and Ronnie, and that makes their families pick up where, that help out and do whatever they possibly can, and new ones coming in. But for the most part, the originals are.
So you mentioned you can support through Motley Troupe too by buying tickets to the Motley Troupe Dinner Theater.
Absolutely.
But if you want to, if you're not playing ball, how do you get involved? What would you suggest people do to would you invite they just come out and
buy a burger, or
you can buy a burger, you can buy a drink, a water, you can bid on silent auction items, or we have pail prizes. So you buy 10 tickets and you put them in each pail that that coincides with what you want to try to win.
And this ball throw is going to be open. Actually, it's all ages. The kids under 18 just have to sign up. So that can be a way of helping out. I think it's going to be 1 ball for 20 or 3 for 50. And then there's also going to be, do we still need burger flippers? Like if they want to help, that we have shifts for breakfast.
Yeah, for breakfast on Saturday we would need, and burger flippers some for Sunday.
So you are still looking for volunteers. Okay.
And people will likely come, and then they'll just they'll end up helping out and staying or showing up, and people are amazing. And I think we're going to throw some cornhole boards and ladder golf in the outfield on Diamond 4 for after the game, so people have something to do, and some kid friendly stuff so families can stick around.
Can you imagine this growing to this point from year one?
It's incredible.
It's
this lady here is
it takes a community.
It does,
that's
Gerry,
for
but
sure.
it was her brain, it was her baby.
It's a lot of work.
Yeah.
To get to this point where you're close to $2 million is pretty pretty incredible. Yeah, and considering the first year was 5,000.
Yeah.
Like just over 5,000, and it's always
and that was huge.
And that was exactly.
Yeah,
You're
like
probably
how
thinking
could we
at the time,
how could we ever do better? And then it's just wow.
Yeah, no kidding.
Am I forgetting anything? You mentioned breakfast. You guys you're looking for people to come out and help with breakfast
for Saturday.
For Saturday.
Yeah. And that's new because we only ever had the breakfast Sunday. So,
but just because of the 25 years and
we have we do have a couple. We have a specialty drink for this year, and as well as some surprise beer labels. So it's only going to be available this year. So that will
come and check them out.
Yeah, come check them out. There's going to be lots of things we're probably missing, but come out and you can help just by coming out and buying a burger. really, because the meat, because we get that donated as well from this year. It's VT Feeders donated the beef, and then
Pat's
Butcher Shop
processes
makes
it.
a hamburger and hamburger meat for the taco salad. So that's huge because the price of beef,
Yeah.
you know, it's nice to.
Yeah.
And in the
absolutely.
past years, Justamere and
L Weston,
they provided, and that was very amazing. But
Well, then
Diamond 7 donates all the hot dogs
Yeah.
and the hamburger or the ham for the breakfast sandwiches. They're just
oh wow.
yeah.
yeah,
So what time does the breakfast start on? So if you want to come out for the breakfast or you want to help with the breakfast, what time does that get going?
It'll probably start around 8.
Okay. That's pretty early.
Yeah, no kidding.
You guys, is ball tournament start on Friday?
Saturday.
Oh, it starts
We do the
Saturday
setup
morning.
on Friday.
Setup Friday.
Set up Friday. Okay. Thank you, ladies, and thank you for what you're doing to help out families in the Midwest too. It's appreciated.
Can I just say
Yeah.
one more thing? I just want to thank all the volunteers for all the past 25 years and all the community and all the businesses and everybody and you for getting our name out there even more. So that's amazing. Thank you guys all so much.
Yes.
Well, you're welcome. You guys have been awesome. So appreciate
You're
this.
awesome.
Well, we'll be back with you tomorrow morning. We've got a couple of things coming your way. There's a new Alberta menu at Rolling Green Fairways, but it's there for a limited time. So we're going to be talking to Heather about that. And there is a fundraiser set for the Lloydminster Museum as well. Harris Electric is getting involved with putting on a barbecue in support of the Lloydminster Museum and Regional Archives. So we'll talk to Chris about that tomorrow. That comes your way 10 o'clock right here on Live with Kurt Price, presented by Harris Electric.